All the subscription stuff is all done automatically for you. And when you're done creating a website, you push one button and it's automatically uploaded to .Mac and published on .Mac. So that anybody with any browser on any computer can just look at your website. And this is what it would look like. And go to your photo page, this is what it would look like. And if they have a modern browser, we've got this great photo viewer that uses some Ajax technology. It lets you go forward and previous and actually scroll between your slides. So it works great in IE, obviously works great in Safari, Firefox, etc. So anybody can view these. Here's your blog page. Again, if you subscribe to these things, any RSS reader, subscribe to your blog. And on your podcast, if somebody says subscribe, boom, iTunes on Mac or Windows will subscribe to that podcast. It's that simple. And so I'd like to show you, let's go ahead and build a website. All right, let's launch iWeb. It's right here. And we're going to go ahead and pick modern here, and we'll pick About Me. I'm going to bring up the media browser here. And I got my beach trip photos. And I think we'll just go ahead and put Allie there, and maybe we'll get rid of this. And what we'll do is we will go ahead and bring up the inspector. We'll just turn reflections on. See how that reflection turned on there? And maybe we'll put her name here, Allie Keene. And we'll move this over here. And we'll just drag it. Let's say we want to drag another photo in here. We just drag a photo in, and we can mask that photo. Let's say we don't want quite as much of it. Maybe we just want, maybe that much of it. And maybe we want to rotate it a little bit, make it a little bigger. And, we can drop some other photos in here, whatever we'd like. And I can go get some music if I want to. And let's say I get my favorites right here, and I just drop this playlist right over here, and boom, it's going to provide pointers to the iTunes Music Store for all those songs so that anyone can go preview them. So, this is the About Me page. Now I want to add another page. Let's see here now. I'm going to add another page. I'm going to add a photos page. And I'm just going to drag these beach photos in here. And boom, there's all my photos. And again, I can move them around and put them in any order I want to. And there's my photos. And I'm going to change the one up here. Maybe I'll put this up here. And maybe change this. My photos. And the other thing I want to do is I want to just drag this photo album right up on top here. And this is another way that people are going to find out about photocasting, because in addition to just watching the slideshow, they can actually subscribe to this photocast now just by hitting this button. So there's my photos. And now I'm going to make a blog. And so I'm going to go pick a blog page. And I'm going to go over here. And I'm going to say, okay, this is going to be day 1. And maybe it's cycling. And I'm going to just change the photo right here. And I'm going to add another entry, day 2, maybe hiking, and just drop another photo in there. And maybe another entry, day 3, surfing, and I'll add another one in here. And again, this is going to do everything for me, including handle all the RSS stuff and the subscription stuff. And that's really great. And so maybe I'll just drop another photo in here. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Maybe I'll drop this one in here. Okay, there we go. And now I'm going to go ahead and create a podcast page. And I'm going to go back to audio here, and let's see now. I've got a podcast that somebody made that I can just drop right in.
Well, hi everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of the Learn to Surf podcast.
And so this is called Learn to Surf. And that's kind of cool. But let me tell you something else that's really cool. I'm going to go back to GarageBand here. I left this open. And I'm going to go up to the Share menu, and all I have to do is say Send Podcast to iWeb, and boom, it's going to go ahead and mix down this podcast, put it in all the right formats, package up the artwork and everything it needs to do, and send it on over to iWeb, and iWeb's going to say, do you want to put it in a blog or a podcast? I want to put it in a podcast. And boom, there we go. I've got my podcast right here, and there it is. Hi, I'm Steve, and welcome to my weekly... So now what I do is, and maybe I could go ahead and put another photo in here if I want to. I'll put maybe that one in there. Okay. And now what I'm going to do is publish this. I just literally hit the Publish button, and it's going to publish this to .mac. And it's going to upload it. It's going to generate all the HTML and the RSS feeds and all that kind of stuff. And now it's going to say I could announce it, but I'm just anxious. I'm going to just visit the site now. I'm going to put this over to the side, and I'm using Safari now, but I could use any browser. Again, you know, I can just pick one of these songs. I have no idea which one. But boom, I'm in iTunes, and you know, I'm previewing the song. All right, thank you. And so now I'm going to go in. It's already made my menus and everything for me. I'm going to go into Photos here, and here's my photos. Of course, I could see them just by clicking on them. But what I really want to do is just watch the slideshow. And again, this will cycle through the photos for me. I could cycle through myself.